everybody agrees with that.
He's
everybody
shit.
knows that. Everybody who's been around Ben long enough knows that Ben is absolute trash. He's like just above Speakeasy. And the reason I actually equate him pretty closely with Speakeasy is because what he does is he finds something out about you and he tries to use it against you. Now, fortunately for me, I don't tell my business on the internet. Not all of it. Like, I'll give you a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But that's what Ben does.
Well, we can kind of tell a lot about you now.
Hold on. This isn't response time, doofus. I know you like to do that. I know you like to chime in and try to cut people off. This is exactly one of the issues that you had on Talcott's panel. Why it is that you ran in the stupid trap, right? This is why it is that Talcott was trying to point out to you.
Why are you wearing a do-rag?
You are doing.
You're a white guy. Why are you wearing a do-rag?
You are doing the stupid right now.
Why does a white guy wear a do-rag?
This is my chime-in time. You're a piece of trash, and everybody knows it. Now, I do feel like Spen is being a little bit overreactive, only because he doesn't know who the fuck you really are. You are the biggest piece of trash on this panel right now.
That's right. Big dick.
That's
big
the
guy.
truth.
Yep.
That's the truth. And I appreciate Spen pointing it out, actually. It's great. I love it. Thank you, Sarah.
All right. Thank you, Clay, and for your kind patience backstage. Duck, handing it over to you, sir. Your thoughts.
Yeah, what up, everyone? Yeah, I mean, Ben and I think Ben's, I don't have a ton of friends, but Ben's, I consider one of my close friends in the panelverse.
Yes, I agree. Love you, buddy.
Yeah, and Scott and I kind of got off to a rough start here, but like, I respect him a lot. I've gone to his X account. He's really supportive of people doing sort of the alt media stuff, a lot of the boots on the ground views. And that's good that he's doing that. But he's also got a unique perspective. He's got a unique perspective of what is maybe like important to people. And so one of the things that he's got a cheer's eye view, you might say. Yeah, because when Scott's plugged in, he's still Scott, right? He's still the guy we love, right? At the end of the day. And so I think one of the things that Scott could have done better in this debate is point out not that, Ben, you can, when you're not being a Catholic, you're kind of an asshole in a good way, right? But I think Scott could have highlighted that, yeah, his perspective matters. He deserves to be in that room. That's it.
Good points. I agree.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Doug.
That's a good guy, obviously.
And Texas Bully Mom sending in her big 10 towards the new dono goal that has been put up. You guys have 1 hour to hit it or we quit it. You know the rules over here, but I think we're going to be having too much fun to care about trying to quit. And I think everybody's going to want to keep on pushing. So we're going to keep on pushing. Speaking of pain, Sarah, AJ, your thoughts to the panel, please.
Sarah, I'm not worthy. First and foremost, I would like to say it's an honor, Thorpe family.
Thank you.
Grace, I think you're like Elizabeth Olsen, the sister that got away from Mary and Kate and made it in the Avengers. Mr. Benjamin Thorpe, I think you need to replace your last name with Netanyahu because, man, you're fucked up. And outside of that, it's an honor to be on the panel. Whew, my nerves are going crazy.
AJ, what do you think about joking about people in wheelchairs?
It's fucked up. My dad was a double amputee and a diabetic before he died. Come on, guys, find better jokes.
Ouch.
All right, shots fired. All right, Bones to you, sir. What are you thinking?
So first and foremost, I'd like to make a comment about the two panelists here. I think that Spin City is jealous that Ben Thorpe has access to his daughter and he doesn't. And then as far as the topic, I think anyone can make a tasteful joke. It is possible for someone to make a wheelchair joke and it not be like all that harmful. That's why we pay comedians. They do all the hard work of finding funny jokes and hoping it lands. And even then, they sometimes get it wrong. So why not let shots fire and let's hope it lands in the right place.
All right, fair enough. Laylo, my darling, thank you for introducing.
Baby, you gotta say the name right. Come on.
No.
Anyway, so
because I
Lalo.
want to
thoughts-
lay you low underneath me.
We'll call-
no,
Come
I'm
on
on top.
now.
No, Sarah, call him
No,
Lalito. That's what his mommy called him.
No, baby,
Lalito.
no.
Lalito.
Yeah, Ben would know.
He likes that with
All
the
right.
accent too.
Oh, yeah. All right. So as for my take, I would say that this guy is totally emasculated. He has a big issue here, and he makes the MAGA people look really bad because I am one. And it's like, okay, well, like, dude, why are you so offended at Ben making jokes at your expense? And he's like, well, I totally was not a bum. I'm not on disability or whatever it is. And it's like, well, you should be on disability, and thank God that you are. And so what? You picked up a fat chick. Nobody cares. And you did the right thing. And if you made a mistake, I don't give a fuck. We all make mistakes.
It's
So-
always a mistake to pick up a fat chick, but sometimes you make those mistakes. Am I
I
right?
like fat
You
chicks.
got, yeah.
It's the old scooter joke, right?
It's old because you know it.
Grace,
I don't know
you know
what
the
the fuck
joke?
that is.
That's fucking
Riding a scooter is like fucking a fat chick. It's fun, but you don't want your friends to see you doing it.
All right, fair enough. Okay, Ben, your thoughts on everything that just happened?
I mean, in the moral sense, Spin's right. I mean, definitely you can make wheelchair jokes, but Thorpe, ground in on rather than recognizing that the guy made a mistake while trying to save somebody's life, do something that's pretty respectable. Thorpe's completely disrespecting that and grinding that shit in. But I warned Spin. The guy's got to actually have shame in order to shame him. Like, you can't
That's
shame
true.
a shameless dude. And I warned him that he's just dragging you down into his pit, and down there he's comfortable. Like, I'm aware how this works, but that's how it wound up. Thorpe's laughing, and Spin keeps getting more mad because he wants something moral in this, and there's no morals to be had.
That's
Correct
fair.
me if I'm wrong. Spin paid for this, did he not?
Mm-hmm.
Good
Yes.
Oh no.
Both again.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm a
And
mobility scooter.
Grace,
Oh, okay,
I'll
yeah.
actually hand it over to you, Grace.
Okay, so this is relevant to the topic because, first of all, Lalo clearly has had some experience picking up fat chicks, and I was just curious. Since Lalo seems to be handling himself here, Spin, was the lady in question bigger, smaller? Like, what are we talking about here?
I think he said he had to use the restroom.
Yeah, he did
To be
step
fair,
away.
Lalo-
Lalo's
dog.
legs look like they're starting to
Convenient
hurt slightly.
timing.
Well, what would you estimate this one at? What, 300 maybe?
No, the bariatric means like way bigger than that.
No, you said 500.
Oh.
Like you need a different ambulance, or the wheels fall off type.
Oh,
I'd be 240.
okay.
Why?
Yeah.
What was the house on fire or something?
Who didn't
He's a
say?
fire-
No, I think he was there as like the first responder, but the problem was she was actively having a heart attack, and so I think he couldn't treat her. She was somehow wedged between a toilet and a door or something like that, and so he couldn't
Mhm.
like do his thing. So he had to carry her over to like the living room, and then do his
Mhm.
thing.
I feel like dragging her would have been a better option, or maybe
I would have just
rolling.
pushed her over. Yeah, push her over and
Yeah.
roll her or something like that.
Yeah,
You-
definitely
You know what
wouldn't
they
have
learn?
tried to.
They teach you
Tell her
during
her
Some
time.
butter between
Halloween-
her and the door. I don't know. Slide her out.
During
Yeah,
Halloween,
wedge.
for
You
Navy
always have
SEAL,
gotten some kind of
Brought her a
wedge to
donut.
kind of.
you have to
WD-40.
wiggle it down so you can get it up. If you're not
I-
wiggling, they're dead weight. You can wiggle, they can't. It's an
Yeah.
advantage.
I
Yeah, they
could
can
be
use
wrong here, but in that situation, I think the best bet is to pick them up by their like arms effectively and just drag them by the feet. And
My question
That's a great idea.
Is,
maybe
did she
and that's just like a
survive?
big educated guess, or uneducated
Because-
guess, rather.
If she didn't survive, that's gonna make this whole thing even worse.
No, but I mean, if you don't have to like, kill yourself in it to save someone. I mean, a
yeah,
lot of
they-
times
they could've
That's kind
just some,
of
like,
the way
triage
it
too,
works, Ben.
right?
I don't know if
Well,
you realize
okay,
this.
so that's
First
a
responders
good
do
question
put
then. That's
themselves
a hold on a
no,
second. That's a
they're
good.
told not to. Sometimes
I'm
things
sorry.
happen.
I believe I'm trying to mitigate this. That would be a good question. Like, at what point do you pass the point of your life is not worth the other person's?
I feel like Spin's the only one with experience on that.
Yeah, he might know.
According to my calculations, the U.S. Constitution would say when your life is threatened to the point of death or bodily injury.
No,
that is probably when you can kill somebody when they're trying to attack you.
Wait. This isn't about attacking. Wait, no, it's about like saving someone. It's about how much risk you're willing to take before you can't save someone, or you should save someone rather.
Right.
When you choose to be rescue,
this isn't like a 2A debate.
You don't. I would certainly hope that person doesn't have some kind of metric inside them of who they're willing to save and who they're not. You would think that saving people is just going to be a very high drive for the rescue people. At least I would hope.
Oh, no. Their first priority is to protect themselves. Should be.
Well, but Bones, it has nothing to do with 2A. If your saving people spectrum is outside of yourself and the people you love in your hemisphere, you're pretty much a narcissist. If you're out here trying to save a whole every day,
this is like a complete that. I know you really like talking to me, but this is a complete diversion from the topic. If you want to stick to the topic, I'm more than happy to have that discussion.
No, I like this idea.
He's getting all Harvard on us. He's getting all Harvard on us.
Hold on. Stop it. Go ahead, Duck.
I was just going to say the topic to begin with was Ben and Scott had to settle this fight, right? Someone was going to win. Right? This isn't about personal beef. It's not about what Bones or AJ. You know, you guys love coming on panel, disrupting everything.
Exactly. Yeah. Fuck you guys.
Yeah. Whatever.
Scumbags.
That's crazy, Duck.
Hold on.
Thank you. That's crazy.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I can't believe that we've actually forgotten my one fucking rule here. Bones, can you inform everybody what my one fucking rule is?
Shut up if Sarah's speaking.
Thank you. Consider that your kind reminder. Hold on, Spin. I wanted to let Duck finish his thought. Duck, go ahead.
Yeah, and so, like generally speaking, from my experience, you know, I mean, I could just say it again, right? You know, I would put money that Scott is intellectually going to dominate Ben in these types of discussions, even though Ben is physically dominant to Scott, right? So I don't think there's a point of really debating, you know, who wins here, right? Who wins here, right? That's the name
of
the
game.
game.
Scott is intellectually dominating me?
Yes. He's intellectually dominant, yes. Obviously,
I think his IQ is like
that's a big claim right there. Maybe
you see by his skull
but I also
size,
haven't been on the panel the entire time.
Well, that's right. You observed that, Ben, but you didn't. But
no,
I
we want to see
that
winner
too, right?
Every boxing.
I mean, guys who become firefighters are generally not like academic.
Sometimes
he has a master's degree.
Scott
has a master's degree.
Yeah, in paramedicine.
No, you don't
have
a master's degree, though.
Doc, sometimes I regret giving you the floor. Go ahead, Spin.
Let's see how smart you really are.
Sure.
Tell me how to do CPR.
What?
Tell me how to do CPR.
That's not intellectual.
It is
ridiculous.
Do it.
There is a proper way to do it, and there's an idiot's way to do it.
Yeah.
Tell me how to do CPR.
You ask someone, does anyone know how to do CPR here?
I'm asking.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He's just saying he doesn't know.
I know he doesn't know.
I was trained how to do CPR, but I forgot.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
When?
While back.
How long is a while back? It's like riding a bike. You never forget.
You were a teacher,
you never
right,
remember
Ben?
because when they give you the dummy to do it on, they're like push this many times and then you forget about it.
Oh, hold on. You want to see teacher?
Do you have a mannequin there?
No, I thought what I'm saying is, Ben, I thought you were a teacher.
Yes.
So, like, I'm assuming you had to be certified or take some kind of course in order to.
Not in the Catholic school, but I did like work for YMCA for a little while. And I
saw it in Minecraft one time.
I mean, have you guys ever taken CPR?
Watching YouTube videos in Catholic school is not how you do CPR.
I was just like basically trying to rizz up the chicks that were there. I don't like whatever.
Base.
No, go ahead and say it. You don't care. Say it.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
if my life depended on Ben to save me, I would just go ahead and start praying to God. And,
No, I would
know I'm a
definitely get on
goner.
top of your chest and do compressions,
Ah,
whether you liked it or
speaking-
not. I've been
Speaking
waiting.
of praying to God, Texas Bully Mom says that the Big Ten, she says, 8 more. Yes, don't forget, you still have a dodo goal. We're going to be having some fun tonight. I'm
Sarah, I
super
would straddle
excited, so
you
let's
and-
keep the show roll. I don't even want to know.
Put my hands on your chest.
Don't even want to know.
Push
Don't
in,
even want to know.
in and out.
Put your
You're
hands
not
on your
supposed to
chest.
make
Is that
out
how
with
you
the
would do
dying
that?
person, Ben.
That's how
Stop
you
trying
would
to
do
fuck
That's
the
how you would do
dummy.
it? I'm sorry, Sarah. What did
Yes,
you
that's
say?
how I would do it, Scott.
I was being rude and talking over you, and I apologize. What did you say?
That's okay. I said, Ben, you're not supposed to make out with the person you're trying to save.
Scott probably knows this. I found out, like, if someone's drowning, most of the time they like, or a lot of times people puke into your mouth if you do the like without that like kind of condom
Mouth
thing
guard.
that they have.
That is
I
not
don't know
true.
if I could take that.
That's
Is
not,
that not true?
No.
Like drowning though, right? Don't they?
You know, Ben, of all the intellectual things you said, wow, I sound stupid. That was a far-fetched statement, sir.
Is that not true? I thought that was true. They
I mean,
were.
it's
They,
just like
don't you guys have
condoms,
those condoms you
CPR?
put over their mouth? Like that's like this latex.
Yes, they
thing?
use condoms, and you should use one too.
You
Right.
probably
Back to how Ben was a
could have
great
used
AP English teacher. I think Ben would make a great AP English teacher. You know, 1984. You know, Animal Farm.
As someone,
Fucking- that's right up his alley.
As someone who has just right within reach John Steinbeck, I would just say, please, no one ever teach me anything about literature. Just be.
Is that a
You look
Steinbeck
like
is so
someone-
depressing.
You look like someone.
Doc, Sarah gave you the motherfucking football in the Super Bowl and you dropped it. Shut the fuck up.
He didn't
Goddamn
just
white
drop
privilege.
it. He didn't just drop it. He gave it to the other team willingly. Like he just handed it over and said, "Here you go."
It's called a
Hey,
match.
I like the way Pay laughs. He laughs like a drunk wine mom.
See,
It's
he
called
says
a
God is
match
real.
with a
Religious
one-way
people are
valve.
happier people. I think he's making that point.
It is called a mask with a one-way valve, moron.
Who cares? okay?
You said a condom. I was just telling you what it really is.
Yeah, but like, who actually cares?
Well, I mean, that is basically what a condom is. isn't it?
Typically, doctors, paramedics, firemen, those people care.
Yeah, but
The
if you have a
ones where you
self-esteem as to
said
what you
if
do,
you're
you
talking
shouldn't go
to
to
a
a guy who
fireman,
has no experience in
you're
the same
literally
realm,
talking
and then
to a
talking
fireman.
about like, oh my God, you don't know the particulars about a CPR thing or a mask thing. It's
Yeah,
rather
so Scott,
pathetic.
your IQ test is
Also, this is
mine
very
is
obviously
Ben.
rage bait.
Hold on, Ben. Let
your
me
job.
ask
No.
you.
What's pathetic is that you're
Not a
making
test
fun.
of
Hold
IQ.
on, because I want to go into Ben a little bit on this aspect of
Gay.
what's the furthest you would stop
Gay.
to try to save someone's life. Like what would be that no-go zone? Like if somebody's dying in front of you, right? Because they're like stabbed, right? Would you
Yeah.
I don't know, suture the wound? Or what would be that like, I'm not gonna save their life?
Well, it would depend, like if it's a chick, if she's good looking, stuff like that.
Right. So
Sir.
essentially you have no
Sir.
real desire to
Can you be serious about anything anybody asks you?
Suffer.
Seriously.
I don't know. People die all the. There was a guy stabbed when I was living in Providence.
Fuck Ben, he's gonna die.
There was a guy who was stabbed. Like it was
No,
terrible.
fuck you,
because-
Ben. You're gonna die, bro.
Okay, you sound jealous of
Fuck
Ben
you,
is
Ben,
the
you're
problem.
gonna die.
Clay,
Lalo, you're gonna die too, so
Clay,
fuck
Clay.
you.
Clay, can you give us a
Me.
Grace,
realistic
you're gonna
scenario?
die. Don't you know that you're gonna die? So fuck you.
I'll die in
Doesn't
70
matter.
years.
You know
yeah,
what I
true.
really would be
It doesn't
hesitant.
fucking matter. You're
You
gonna
know what
die.
I would be really. You know
It's
what
all
I would
good.
be.
Right.
I would be really
None of it
hesitant to
fucking
do.
matters, right? So we're
Hold
gonna
on, Clay.
fucking die. It's
Is
cool.
jump
Hold on,
into
Clay.
deep water to save someone who's drowning, because you almost always get killed in that circumstance.
But would you
Well,
If I was
die?
a little kid,
Yeah, that's true.
well, like a full-grown adult,
If
it's
you're
like
gonna die, then
He'll
who the fuck
drag you
cares?
down.
Hey,
'cause you're
I
already
do
dead.
not care.
In a drowning situation, I was taught reach, throw, row, go. Go is a last-ditch effort, and
a
usually the
great point you
person
made.
panicking is literally going to like be trying to drown
Can I
you
ask
too.
Scott a
Because
question?
yeah, you throw them that
Yes.
little round thing, and then
Well,
just-
well, well, you know, Bones, I'm
Uh,
sure you
real
would
quick,
respect
real
this,
quick.
but when you
And-
panic, more water
if
covers your
you-
body, which pulls you down.
Scott,
And
when
if
you
you
debunk-
are
Yeah,
reaching
that
for
too.
them, you want to try to grab
Usually
them
people are
from
gonna panic, though.
behind.
Yeah.
And as a kind
It was
reminder,
a little kid, of course.
speaking of behind, we've got Dashton, Simon, and Ant all hanging backstage
Yes,
patiently.
Dashton.
If you want to shake up the panel, you know what you got to do to be able to get them up there. That means you got to get somebody else off my screen. I'll say the top row is off limits. The bottom row is open and fair
That's
game.
not true,
How's
baby.
that?
So does that mean I can start screaming now? Can I start screaming, Sarah? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Uncle Brokies.
So
Clay,
Uvaldi.
can you give me a situation
Uvaldi.
where
Uvaldi.
I did.
Uvaldi. Do you
So
believe
you
that those cops should have
tell
gone
my
in and saved
credit
those?
and get rid of
I don't
fucking
know what
Laylo
Uvaldi
and
is.
bring
Can you just tell
Ant
me
up.
what it is? I don't
All
know.
right.
You don't know what
Laylo,
Uvaldi is?
Neither
Spin
Frank
did
to the Uvaldi.
prepay.
He only follows
Spin
like
did-
serial
I'm-
killers.
Spin did prepay earlier for some boot credits. So Laylo, he's utilizing one of his credits to put you backstage.
Wow.
All right. And we're
Wow.
trading him in for
Dark
Dashton.
Dashton! What up, King?
I like Dashton.
What's up, Bessie?
I think people should donate for me and Tomato Girl and Ben and Thorpe to go horseback riding so far, and Laylo
Yes.
and whoever. It's
Yes.
nice.
We're going down to Texas
Oh,
next week.
horseback riding.
We're going down to Texas next week. Let's go down to the Gulf of Mexico or
Let's
America.
We're going
go.
to CPAC.
Go freaking pony riding.
Yes.
Yes.
My Little Pony collection. Yes.
And shout out to Extreme for gifting out 5 Gauntlet memberships, the gift that keeps on giving. Thank you so kindly, and congratulations to you lucky lottery winners.
It's
Every
coming
show
up.
here goes back behind the paywall, so you won't be able to watch this next week if you don't have a membership. Now's the time to get one. They're like 99 cents. You'll be all right. Do it.
Sarah, it's communism, and you know your grandpa hated it, and I know Ben's dad hated it too.
So, Clay, give me a situation where a
My
good
dad
person
hates
can
communism.
do
That's true.
something.
He was super.
Thank you, sir.
anti-communist. So that's absolutely true. He was part of the John Birch Society. You know what that is?
Yes, sir. I'm a huge conspiracy theorist.
My grandpa on my dad's side was anti-Semitic before it was cool.
Yeah.
Legit. Uh-oh.
Let's go.
Oh.
What's up, Rex?
I wanted you to give me, because you're virtue signaling about saving people's lives, I wanted you to give me an actual scenario where you feel like a good person would try to save someone's life and a bad person wouldn't do anything.
Well, I don't believe that people are good or bad. I believe that people do good and bad things, and we have the opportunity to do good and bad things. So maybe
Okay.
you want to rephrase it.
No, just go ahead and give me the situation.
Okay, so somebody doing a good thing to save someone's life, as in doing that good thing.
Give me an example of someone who's in a near-death situation where a good person would rescue them and a bad person wouldn't.
Sure, maybe in a burning building, and then a fireman is. I mean, it's literally his job, but he also does it out of duty. It's not just that it's his job, but he chose that profession because it's his duty.
He didn't choose the profession because it's his duty. It's his duty because it's his profession. He gets paid to do that.
So
So firefighters are
I
trained,
understand
and they won't
that
enter a
there's-
building if it's about to collapse. They'll let people die in there. So what's the problem?
duty. So I understand that there is a portion of duty where you get paid for your duty. Also flush and use toilet paper. But so
Sarah, bring the panel back up. Sarah.
but people do these jobs because they say, at least what I understand, is it's because they want to do these jobs. Policemen, firemen, people who join the military. Now, are you telling me today that this is not why they do their jobs? Are you telling me that
Yeah, they do it for the check. Most firefighters sit around and get fat and lazy.
So
A lot of them are just totally
understand-
bullshitting about the fact that they want to help people.
I feel the same way about a lot of cops, but I also don't believe that they join up just for that reason. I do believe that some of it is about the money, but they've got to make a choice on what they want to do in life. Just like if I choose to be a lawn maintenance guy,
Maybe some of them.
right?
I still don't know.
I
I don't understand because the reason I'm saying this is because you were saying to my dad, so
Mhm.
you don't care about people dying, so you're a piece of shit. And I'm just asking you,
I
what
don't actually
situation
believe that.
should he care that he?
I don't actually believe that he doesn't care.
Okay.
I
All right,
was
Sarah, I won. I
was
win.
punching. So I will concede that. But I
Okay.
also believe that he uses certain things
Over.
against people. So I was doing.
Well, I'm
exactly
saying-
him
I'm
what he
saying-
was doing to other people.
I'm saying a lot of people.
I just think it's really offensive that you guys call firemen's lazy. Fuck you, and if your house ever burns down, I hope they hear that in your district.
No, you don't.
Didn't you just say you set
I
the
hope
trash
it's
can on fire? Are you gonna sit there and say, "Oh, let the motherfucker burn"? No, you're gonna pick up the phone and call 911, aren't you?
Well, no, I had
Who are
Grace
they
put
going to
it out for me.
send? The big red fire trucks with people like me.
Well, hopefully more competent.
I've just
Spin,
proven how stupid you really are.
Spin.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I
We date-
hopefully a guy who isn't going to paralyze
Remember
himself.
that you're
when in the
talking
shower.
to Ben Thorpe.
I'm so glad that there are other people that are just funning Spin City, just for fun, just on like a insult level. Like it's just so easy to get them riled up.
But I do want to say that I do think a lot of
no
people.
No bones. Hold the fuck on, you piece of garbage. No bones.
Another IQ test.
You-
About your job
it's
that I
gonna be a
have to know
fucking
about.
IQ test. I'll give you a fucking IQ test and show you how.
How many lug nuts are on a fire truck, you smart guy?
12.
How many
Yeah.
gallons
Hey,
of water
bro.
per minute come out of that hose?
What's the diameter of the hose that we hold?
Just one
smart
throwaway
guy?
comment.
Jesus, that's a big old.
Answer your own question. I can tell you the answer to them all.
I know how big my hose is, and I handle it just fine.
Oh,
yeah,
Lord.
look, there's the product of it right sitting next to you.
That's right.
And
Spin City
backstage, I've got Ant and Dusty
And-
hanging out, waiting for you to do a little panel switch up if you so choose. If you want to, it's a measly $10 in my
Get rid of
pocket, and
fucking
I do
Bone.
what you want. You want me to
Sir,
get rid
can
of
I leave
Bone?
for sir?
Get
I
rid
know
of
you get mad at
fucking
me when I
Bone.
do this, but special occasion, can I leave for Dusty just because I would be nothing without you two?
That guy's
There
awesome.
it is.
Another Dusty simp. He's getting all the dudes. Dusty, you got to change
That was a
your.
good
Like,
trade. That was a
I'm
good
kind of
trade.
jealous, man. Honestly, you're getting all the dick.
My stable is open to you, Ben, anytime.
I only got Duck on my side. Like we're only broing out, but he's like, I mean, like it's not like
Timu Dead
hot.
Kaczynski down here. Yeah.
We've been doing some serious paneling today, though, Thorpes
yes.
and
Yeah.
Spin.
Speaking of which, you were on that panel, weren't you, Dusty?
Time.
I was.
It's time. Well.
Okay,
spent.
Dusty.
Isn't having Duck in your in your stable a little bit taking advantage of the disabled?
Yes, and I'm fine with it.
Dusty,
Dusty,
do you think it is okay? Dusty, do you think it is okay for that piece of fucking horse shit up there to sit there and make fun of someone's disability, whether they're in a wheelchair or licking the windows?
I'm only sitting down because I'm eating tacos. Yes, I do think making fun of people's disabilities is actually okay.
But I am not saying that I have not laughed at somebody's joke about something along that nature. But to sit there and focus on it like a piece of fucking dog turd.
Well, hold on though.
You're not
hold on
You're not going to
though,
win this when
because
Dusty yelled at a
But-
man for talking about his
Hold-
wife having cancer.
Yeah,
on
it's true.
panel.
Dusty
You're
is
not-
hardcore.
He is not your
So-
ally in this
He's-
endeavor.
He does
That's
not
not-
think the internet is for support groups.
Spin. So when
You're
you
looking-
like when
barking up the wrong
Shaman
tree.
Omar, comes on the channel, and you sit there and are hone in on Anchor Baby the whole night and constantly call him an Anchor Baby all night. What gives you the moral high ground to do unto others what you don't want done to you?
Mm-hmm.
Because Shaman knows it's tasteless joking. Okay, he does not take offense to it. But when you find out information, or somebody gives information, regardless of whatever it may be, you don't sit there and just keep poking the fucking bear.
It's
Hey,
even
Spin,
more
hey,
funny
Spin,
though. It's
Spin, I
it's
got
No,
more
it's
funny.
not.
Spin, I
That's
got
what I
a
was-
question.
not.
Not how the internet
Spin, you
works.
had a MAGA hat on earlier today, right?
Yeah, I can put it on. You want me to put it on?
You support
Yes, yes, put
Donald
it on.
Trump. You're a big fan of Donald
Dusty
Trump.
is chewing vigorously to try to get
I
into the.
never. I support. Let me finish before you interject. I do not support every policy or everything the man has done, up and into and including the tasteless war that he has encompassed in.
The problem with the war is the taste of it.
Wait, hold on.
Why don't you shut the fuck up and let your daughter and I have an intelligent fucking conversation for a second? Thank you. Go ahead, Grace.
Okay, do you think Trump's a funny guy? Do you like his personality? When he calls out the fake media, the bullshit.
Absolutely, it's funny. That is funny.
Do you remember when Trump made fun of the news reporter by going with his hand? You remember
That was funny. Yeah.
It
Well,
was.
if that's funny, Spin, then you really can't hate on a wheelchair joke because that nigga was born with. Oh, sorry.
Damn it, Grace.
That handicapped
apart.
man was born with his hand like that. That is. I think it's funny too, but like if you're gonna say handicap jokes aren't okay, he literally couldn't.
I have never said a handicap joke is not funny. Comedians do it all the
You said
time.
that at the beginning of the show. That was like your
It's
opening
not
statement.
funny to
Scott, that's
focus
what
on
you've been
it,
saying
Sarah.
nonstop.
Yeah.
It's not funny to keep focusing on it.
Oh,
And
it's even
every
more
other
funny.
word that comes out of your mouth is something to berate somebody.
It's even more funny when you can't take the joke and just to keep going
Let's
at
see
it
how
over
funny
and
it is.
over and over again.
Here, let me jump in.
It
Spin.
is.
The reason I think it's funny is because you have been around the internet long enough. I can tell
I
just
have.
by interacting with you a little bit, and you're an aggressive enough personality that
Yes.
your vagina should be tougher.
There,
I'm stretching you out, Scott.
okay. Libtardia.
Oh no.
That's him. Yep.
Libtardia.
Yeah.
I would
my
make
God.
fun of Christina Applegate and her
I'm
disability.
talking. Shut up.
What's your disability?
What's Christina Applegate's disability?
You're talking now.
There is a fine line or a line that should be drawn, even in my own chat. Okay, you say something off color. Okay, it's funny, but when you sit there and just keep at it, it's not funny.
It's super funny.
That's
It
actually
becomes-
incorrect.
it becomes
It's
annoying.
more funny.
It's totally
It gets
funny.
more funny. And Scott,
Makes me
I'm
funny.
holding you to a standard that I know that you're able to reach. You know that you're inviting it by getting outraged.
Scott, do you know what a lol cow is? Do you know the concept of a lol cow?
I'm not even going to entertain that.
If a lol cow says, now that's enough milk, no more milk for you, right? You're saying that the people milking the lol cow should respect the lol cow. No. You suck the milk cow till the tit is out of milk.
It's like the kids in the back of the station wagon traveling cross country, poking at each other. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. And it's funny to the kid at the time, and the parents are up there like, I'm going to turn this car around. And that's
Scott. If you
I'm going to turn this fucking car around if you guys don't donate some fucking money.
Scott, if you literally rolled up a bridge and like rolled off and into your death, I would feel bad. Like, yeah, I went too far. You know, but like, I doubt that's gonna happen tonight, right?
I doubt you would even feel bad.
Well, no, I would feel like.
Exactly. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it.
Well, it would be funny
That
if someone told me
visual
the
is
story. I
funny.
would probably laugh first if like the idea of like rolling it off the bridge. I would laugh, but then I'd say like,
I got a question. Sarah, let me ask you a question. What do you think is
R.I.P.
more
Scott. You know,
brutal?
I
Ben
pour out one for
Scott or me the way I treated that doctor with his wife?
Doctor with his wife. Which
the
doctor?
guy who was saying like, yeah,
The
like,
doctor
my
said his wife had
it's
cancer.
like this terrible cancer.
You know, the crybaby from the
Oh, actually, I would say you were worse in that.
Yeah, he was-
Now,
yeah.
I understand why you were doing it because it was annoying the shit out of you and it wasn't the time or place and he didn't read the
Right.
room. But I think you were the bigger asshole in that instance, Dusty, because he was sharing something that was really sad. And, whereas Ben here is just poking at wheels, and it's funny, right? Like it's
I was just poking at his wife's cancer, and that fucking bottle of Jergens.
She didn't get cancer from being incompetent.
But
Dusty
you
wasn't even-
weren't.
he wasn't even
Hold on
joking. He
though,
was just
and
straight
let
up
me.
mad.
That's what I was.
Yeah,
So you weren't even being funny, Dusty. You
Well, it was
were
funny,
just straight
but
up being an asshole to him, and you're like, "Why the fuck are you talking about this here right now? Fuck you. This doesn't belong." Blah blah blah
It was
blah.
rough.
Like
I call
like-
bullshit. That was funny.
It was
it
funny.
was funny. It was.
It was
funny,
gallows
but,
humor.
but it was like
The poor old
it
guy was like,
wasn't. It wasn't meant. It wasn't. I don't think it was meant as a joke, and I don't think it was taken as a joke. It was more like Dusty's in asshole mode and needs to eat right now.
Oh yeah,
Right?
you were 100% like absolutely going at that dude. Like,
Can I point out that the incident we're talking about, it actually happened on Talcott's panel. Now, I know of Talcott. I've been on a few of his panels. I've talked to him on the phone. I believe that Talcott was actually looking for a moment where peace could be reached. And I feel like, Ben, you kind of shit on Talcott for that. You could have done that part. Because that's what Talcott's really about.
Clay,
If
you'd actually come
Talcott
to, like,
even told him to shut up a couple
It's him.
times, and then he put him in the back because he
Like-
wouldn't
yeah,
stop.
they do BDSM with me.
Yeah, so I just want to point that out. Like, I know that you get your shots.
I think
off
Jack
on-
respects me.
on that shtick, but
I respect
you kinda
Jack. He
shit
respects me. But yeah, like sometimes I'm a little too edgy for him. He's more in like therapy mode.
You took
I'm
it
not
too
really all
far,
about that.
is what the problem is.
Like, Scott, do you want me to
Question.
say,
Hold
like,
on,
bro,
hold on.
I really
Question,
give a
though.
shit. Like, I feel bad for you, and I'd like
If-
to
I don't
roll
want-
you. to
I
Disney World
I
someday.
said it
I
on
don't,
the panel.
I don't, dude.
Brick, did I say it on panel? I don't want any sympathy. I don't want any fucking buddy to feel bad for me. I've said it a million times. And Sarah, didn't I say it at the beginning of this motherfucker? I don't
Which
want
part?
sympathy. I don't want sympathy. I don't want
He
Yeah,
is like not
you-
telling a joke that could be funny. because
Yeah,
we're
I don't
afraid of
know.
your
I mean, I
fucking joke. You're a
literally.
fucking pussy.
I'll even say this. I just got done watching Matt Rife. And if you don't know who he is, he's a younger comedian. And he specifically goes down to the people in the wheelchairs and has a grand old time steamrolling the shit out of them. And they laugh the whole time.
You should take it as a
Um,
compliment, Scott. That I
don't like you.
I don't think you're such a
think he goes
pussy that
for-
you can't
for-
take a handicap joke.
Like,
I think
I know
that-
that there was that big controversy over him going after the TikToker mom's kid. Like, that right there to me was like really low. Like, there are some things to me that become tasteless. Like, just for instance,
Keep
what
going.
Spin's
Keep
talking
going.
about here. Look, he did something that he admits was dumb, but then it's like you find something about what happened and you go in like a 3-year-old poking at his 2-year-old brother. It's weird.
But
Aim for the
but
crossbox,
Clay,
Rick. That's how you
hold
win.
on though, Clay. This is internet panels and keyboard warriors. Like, why would you expect any of those standards to be on these screens?
Because people, even though they say they don't care, they do. If you make fun of them for something they find out about you, like, for instance, if Ben's done certain things in his life and I find out about it and I go in at it on a panel with him, and I don't want to know. I really don't. But
well, I
he's
saw
gonna-
one
Well, that's what I
time
said
there
about
was,
Scott's mom. Like, there are things we've done together. I don't think anyone should hear about ever.
this is how the beef starts, and Ben's not immune to it. He's not, even though he pretends that he's immune to it. None of us are. Dusty isn't immune to it, even though he pretends he is. He gets so frustrated when people talk about themselves believing in a god.
I get frustrated when you ask leading questions.
Okay, yes, I agree with that. That's
I
actually what it
get
is.
well, the reason I am so pissed off at this fucking waste of fucking human existence.
You woke up?
There is no. It appears to me that he has no morals,
You just met Ben.
or he has no moral clarity for anything.
Ben, let me give you an example of something I saw once that really was kind of gross. There were YouTubers that were beefing, and the one YouTuber, he didn't like publicize his family, but he had like Facebook pictures with his family, and he did have a disabled kid. And the other one found the picture and goes, "Oh, look, you got a little retard. Your genes are bad." And
Yeah,
I thought
that's
that was gross to say.
Yeah, of course.
But we can all agree something like that is obviously
Calling a retarded person a retard to their face, like, of course, that's terrible.
But you've done it.
Well, I think poking
I
at
would never do
children,
No.
I would
poking at
never do
somebody's
that.
children
That-
is off
Sure.
limits. That, like,
Sure.
Of
that's
course, I
even
would
my
never do that.
rule.
Yes, you
Even
would.
my rule here is like no kids, no wives, no girlfriends. Like anything outside of what's done on this screen doesn't belong on this screen, right? But particularly children, because I don't think we should be attacking anybody else's children. They are the innocent bystander here and don't belong anywhere on any sort of debate or panel or show or anything like that. I don't care. I don't care how much you hate the
Scott,
person.
everyone here is trying to do you a favor by helping you to see that if you have a little bit, if you act like less of a little sensitive
Sarah,
bitch,
can we ask
and like kind of like
Alderson what
roll
she-
with it, no pun intended, it's gonna work out better for you socially. But if you want to be a
Ben,
lol
you're-
cow, just ain't nothing no.
Hold on. Mrs. Balderson, what do you think about this piece of fucking garbage and what he says?
I just don't like to be on panels with them because whenever they're on the panels, everything goes to shit and it becomes just like useless.
reminds you of your life.
Not at all.
Back to the cats. No, I love the Baldersons. They're nice. They're good folks.
So you are professing that you have no morals
I think what you define as morals, I don't have, but
because I will go out and help a fellow man and you won't?
well, actually, a lot of times I won't because I don't think a lot of people actually want help. There are a lot of people who I think are just like sort of wasting their lives. Like I don't go to abortion clinics and tell whores that they shouldn't have an abortion. I think they should. They're whores.
Okay, so let's constitute this. If you make so much on fucking Twitch,
Mhm.
why are you living in a fucking apartment with your daughter?
Well, there's a thing that you should know about rich people. Like real rich people don't like wear diamond rings and car. Like you ever see?
Rich people would
you ever heard
never
of the?
fucking talk about somebody like you did today.
Well, I was trying to say something. I was trying to help you, but if you don't want to learn,
No, I don't need your fucking help.
well, you just asked me a question.
That was some stupid shit, Ben. Right there, what you just said, that rich people don't wear jewelry and they don't drive fancy cars. They don't have
Real
all
rich people.
those things. They're
No.
fucking rich. Yeah, all those people with the big houses.
No,
That's
right.
called nouveau
No, that is
riche.
right.
That's nouveau riche.
Last time I rode through Rhode Island, it was a fucking slum. So I
Well,
can
we all-
only imagine what you live in.
We all know.
Things
Okay, Newport, Rhode
are
Island's a
also
slum.
rich.
Okay, right.
They're also rich.
The type, if we use the N word, we would say like that type of behavior, like a guy who makes a ton of money.
But you
basketball
did
player.
to your neighbor.
That type of behavior often ends with
The
people's throats.
type of behavior that you just described, you did with your neighbor. She punched you in the face. And what I said after that is, I hope you say something like that to her again so she can punch you some more in the face. Because I'm going to tell you something. Go out into public and say what you said, and you keep at it. I guarantee
I do.
you.
I do.
I know you do.
Yeah, it depends
You
on the
have no moral
situation.
gravity. You have nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a
are the
benefit to
epitome
being
of a
to use real
keyboard
language. with
warrior,
people.
because I guarantee you,
Scott,
you
Scott,
say
Scott,
some
Scott,
shit
Scott,
like
stop,
that in
stop,
front of the
stop,
wrong
stop, stop.
person,
Put that little brake
you
on.
don't
Put that
have
little
me
brake
to
on.
have
The
to
brake.
deal with.
Push that little brake lever down, okay? Now,
Maybe you should. And think
doesn't make any
about what
sense. I'm
the
on the
fuck
wheels
you
here. It
say.
doesn't work backwards. Okay,
Maybe
put that little
you
brake
should
lever
put
down.
that
Put the little
fucking
brake lever down so
down.
it's against the tire.
Maybe you should
Okay.
put.
Scott, you're spinning your wheels with this argument.
I'm not winning anything. It's
guys
the
clean
truth.
Mr.
Guys,
Balderson, may we have an alpaca update, please?
Actually, the alpaca went hidden in the backyard. They're like, holy fuck, we can't handle this dumpster fire. And they're hiding.
So what
Is
do
there a
you
reason
mean
you don't
bugging?
call it a
Are
llama?
you mean
Isn't
bugging
it a
anything
llama?
right now, or are you just lost?
Huh?
Is Balderson mean mugging anything right now, or is he just kind of vacantly staring off?
I was vacantly staring off. It's all bad.
Okay.
Alderson, is the beard
Fair
an attempt
enough.
to sort of blend in with the alpacas, make them feel more like you're one of them?
He's Odin.
It's what I use.
It looks good. It's a good
to
beard. I gotta
block
give
my
Balderson
food when I eat, and that's why the animals are snuggle up onto my beard.
Yes.
They have a little weight in there and whatnot.
And the lice too.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I give them someplace. That birds get those. That's bird.
And a kind reminder, we're about to do a grift break here soon if we need to, and have all of our fine panelists plead to the chat, but I don't want to make them do it. You know the drill. Hit that dono goal. You got 15 minutes to hit it to keep the show moving, and I'm not done yet, and neither are you, and you know it. Backstage, I do have Bones and AJ still hanging out, patiently waiting, and Lalo has just joined back there too. He wants me to do the work for him and ask the chat to get his butt up here, but I don't know if I'm that nice. Since he can't seem to do his own work with the chat. All right, back to you guys.
He likes this stuff, Sarah. Negging.
Well, let's pay to get Lalo. How much is it? $10?
$10. You got to
Come on,
choose who you want to
Grace.
boot. You got to
He's
boot
been
someone else.
He's
off.
been wingmanning me lately.
Isn't it like with inflation? Don't you think it'd be like $20 for a Mexican jumping bean?
No, but you pay less for Mexicans. That's why we hire them.
And let's see. We got Dashton off, AJ up. All right.
Whoa!
Thank you so
I'm trying
kindly,
to
Dusty.
re-download Cash App and shit. I love you guys. God damn
You
it!
got- look at all that
Didn't you
ice.
say that
What
last
the fuck
time?
happened to that Iceman here?
Bling
Well,
bling,
that's the
motherfucker.
thing, Sarah. Every time I do it, I delete Cash App and I remove my debit card or credit card
Why are you so
It's like-
paranoid?
because I don't want to. You know what? I'm just gonna mute.
Honestly, I do have a question for Clay and Scott if he can bring himself to answer it. And that is like we've been doing a lot of IRL. We've done a lot of IRL in cities and stuff like that. And you do encounter people that you say like these people aren't even sure whether they want to be alive or dead. You know, some of these junkies. And as first responders, I know you have to like pretend that everyone's like actually like a human being with a like right to life.